Every day now, it feels like something new is going terrible. Something's going wrong. You turn on the news and it's catastrophe after catastrophe after catastrophe. The newest one, coin shortage? Why are we still using coins? That is the most petty form of currency ever. If you really think about it, it just doesn't make sense. Pennies don't make sense. It actually costs more to make a penny than a penny is worth. The size of a dime has never made sense. Why is the dime so small compared to a nickel? You know, the only one that makes sense is quarters, and even that's kind of annoying to deal with. And the only reason that we keep coins is because we have prices that are just like $2.14 and 45 cents. Let's just change every total to exact. Is that okay? Exact on the dollar, because coins just don't make sense. We don't need the .14. Is that really going to break your bank? Are you going to go bankrupt because you don't get that 14 cents? It's just stupid. Round it down and just flatten out the currency so we can just stick to a price that is easy for people to add and subtract. No longer do we have to deal with the cashiers that try to subtract in their head and they always get it wrong, which, by the way, sometimes it works out in the best because I'll end up with an extra $5 because these idiots don't actually know how to subtract. And you might be one of these people that are like, well, you know, coins are just a part of our system and it's our history and we should keep them. Really? Because there was a point in time when currency was salt and that changed. Things need to change. And if you didn't know that fact in history, then obviously you don't care about history. I'm tired of people lying to me that they care about history when they just don't know simple facts about it. But coins just don't make sense anymore. They're not fun to carry around, they're dirty, they taste terrible, and we all know that because we're all stupid kids that put coins in our mouth at one point. We all know what pennies taste like. Like, look, I got a jar full of coins. Not because I'm trying to wait to turn them in for some reason or because I want to keep them. It's because I don't want to carry it anymore. When I'm given coins, I just throw it in this jar and I forget about it. I don't ever circulate it again. It's just going to sit there forever because there's not even coin machines anymore. I don't see them anymore. And so what am I going to do with this? Take this to a bank? They don't want to deal with it. Remember when America tried to introduce the dollar coin? Remember that? And everybody would look at you weird when you had it or you tried to pay with it. And I paid with dollar coins many times, and every single time, every American I gave a dollar coin to was just like, oh, okay. They had to look at it, they had to understand it, and then nobody wanted to deal with it. Now I know there's people that collect coins. Well, let them collect the coins if they want to keep collecting. I'm sure you could keep that part of the history, which honestly, I thought when America was issuing out quarters with states on them, I had my little conspiracy theory about that. I was like, oh, they want to take these quarters out of circulation so that it's no longer something that they have to pay back. It's a debt that we're taking for them, and that's it. I mean, I actually don't even know how currency works in the terms of government. I assume that every coin that is lost or kept is a tender note that government doesn't ever have to pay on. So let's actually change our views on change. Nobody likes it, nobody wants it, and let's be done with it. All right? I'm Nick Guerra, and this better be policy one day. And leave a comment below if you love coins, I guess. If you really got a good reason for coins, leave a comment below. But don't leave a comment below if you're trying to figure out what books are behind me or where did I get my shirt or what's that on your shirt. It's a shirt of Ice Cube. You're not going to find it unless you go to the Mexican market in downtown LA and go look for the specific guy that made this. This is copyright infringement. This is not something that you're going to find in just any shop. You're not going to find it at Target. And stop trying to figure out other things to talk about than the topic that I'm talking about. The internet loves doing that. You guys always like to look for little things like, oh, that's cool. Oh, he's got Batman and the Joker. Oh, what does that sign say? Who gives a shit? All right? Stop focusing on little things. And that's your problem, is that you focus on so many little things and you're probably the type that cares about coins. Ew. Ew on you. Ew.